Welcome, Deborah, to your DreamWorks project interview.
Thank you, Sarah.
What dream would you like to share in the time that we have today?
Mm. The dream that I want to share is in the order of dreams that I have, the newest dream,
Mm.
which started to emerge last year. And this year I've committed to it. And that is to inspire and engage 1 million intuitive heroines worldwide.
Wow, to inspire and engage 1 million intuitive heroines worldwide.
Yep.
And you've committed to it.
Absolutely. I'm saying it out loud as much as possible. I'm inviting people to be women to be 1 in 1 million. And it's a part of my work. I'm the founder of the BeHER collective. And something that happened for me in 2025 is intuitively, because I'm intuitively guided in my life. I'm guided by intuition, grounded in strategy. And I was guided by my intuition to close my beloved business, Big Life Magic. And at the time, it didn't make sense to me, but I could feel that it was the right move because I could feel an evolution and an expansion inside me and the work I wanted to do. So
Mm.
I followed the guidance. And in June, 15th of June to be exact, my father's death day anniversary,
Mm.
I had the sunset of Big Life Magic. And the following July, I launched the BeHER Collective. And as soon as I said yes to intuitive guidance and started the sunset process, what happened next is I started to see the blueprint for the BeHER Collective, for what it means for me and why I was guided to move towards a collective model.
Mm. Well, what kind of collective model is this? Because it's going to
Mm.
be what's the bedrock of inspiring and engaging these women.
Yeah. There's a couple of like foundation stones. So one is my belief. Like I honestly believe that we are now entering the era where women can reclaim their intuitive wisdom. Because for more than 2,000 years, we've either been woo woo, witch, or weirdo. And it's
Mm.
been like taken away from us, silenced or shamed on purpose by design. But now we're moving into an era where it is becoming more of the mainstream, more of leadership, and it's also more available to women and less scary.
Mm.
And so more women are starting to kind of wake up to that intuitive side of themselves. And I was doing that work for years in Big Life Magic. But then what Big Life Magic showed me is yes, there's magic, but then there's more. And the more is inviting women to return to their birthright status as the heroine of their story. Because this is how we're born. We're born intuitive. You take your first breath, intuition comes online. You take that first breath, you are the main character in your life and in your story. And then as we grow up, intuition either gets some static in the channel or goes offline completely. And for women, as we grow, we either consciously or unconsciously cast ourselves in supporting role, victim, or sidekick.
Yeah.
And so my work is to be the activator, be the inspiration, and be the motivator, plus also create this container through the collective for women to be able to reclaim that intuitive wisdom, remember who the fuck they are, and secure heroine status in their life, their story, and their leadership. And so that's
Mm.
what I believe. I believe that we deserve it. It's our right. And why the fuck not? It's our
Yeah.
time, it's our era, and we're taking it back. But then what I see next when I play into it, Sarah, when I sit with it, there's a couple of things I see that my intuition shows me. One is I've had this sustained image of concrete buildings crumbling like big boulders coming down from concrete buildings.
Mm.
There's a whole community of women walking through the dust. And we're all different types of women, all different races, ages, tall, short, some wearing long pants, some wearing a sari. Like we're all unique. And we're just gently walking through this dust. And we're not flinching at any of the concrete that's falling because we know it's not going to hit us. And we know that it's crumbling and we don't have to pay attention to it because it is already in self-destruct mode. And we're walking through the dust to walk in a new direction. And when I started to stay with that image, what I was given next with my intuition is that's the gentle revolution. We don't need more fighting. We don't need more violence. We just need the reclaiming of sovereignty and the embracing of the feminine.
Yeah.
And so this is one way that I am an instigator in the gentle revolution, because what I saw next is all of those women around the world, as we reclaim our intuitive wisdom, remember who the fuck we are, and secure heroine status, we become a channel for the good, for the what we need.
Mm.
And then what I saw next, intuition just started to say to me, 1 million, 1 million, 1 million. And I was like, 1 million what? And then they said 1 million download, 1 million download. And I was like, okay, 1 million download what? Like podcast episodes, my new book I'm writing right now. What is it? And then as I stayed with it, because I always stay with curiosity, always stay with intuitive guidance. And most of the time it's not clear on the first go, because our intuition doesn't work that way. It works in simple themes and all the different ways that our universe communicates with us. But when I stayed with it, what I received was, you are the leader of the gentle revolution and you will inspire and engage 1 million intuitive heroines worldwide.
Mm.
And so this dream, it's mine, Sarah, but it's also a dream that's been given to me to be the person to channel that for the collective.
Mm. And you said you committed to it, this dream that arrived or was given to you. I've experienced this myself. How did you know to say yes? How did you commit to this huge dream?
Well, it wasn't a quick yes.
Mm.
I started with curiosity and feeling into it, and then beyond me and my own intuitive knowing and my journaling, I then had some trusted women in my life who I just started to speak out loud with. And then the more that I could speak out loud, the more energy I could feel coming to it. It was like, yeah, this feels good. You want to be that woman. You want to be the woman who has connected 1 million women across the world.
Mm. Mm. That
And
gentle revolution. Yeah.
it's the gentle revolution. It's like we don't have to force it. And like when the BeHER collective launched, I didn't start saying straight away to inspire and engage 1 million intuitive heroines. So we launched in July, August, September, October, even into November. I was talking about the collective and how important it is for me to be a leader that embraces diversity and inclusion and all women.
Mm.
And then what I was shown next was, well, your job's just about to get bigger, Deborah. So we're going to need you to step out of some roles that you have cast yourself in. So my online community became, I gifted it back to the community. I'm no longer the leader of that community. It is shared leadership and others are stepping up into their leadership. And it's so beautiful because I still lead the full moon circles, but all the other circles for women, I get to come as a community member now. So beautiful. And I'm working with other women in leadership in different ways because they were like, you got to up the ante. We need you with some more power players. Up you go, up you go. And so I just kept saying yes to where I was guided. And then I got to the place where that 1 million, 1 million, 1 million that was coming through, it was like, oh, it's 1 million women. And then I will say, I felt nervous
Mm,
to say that out loud.
yeah.
And I do a lot of live work. I like to go live on Substack. And I also like to, I generally just love speaking to women. Direct to camera, lipstick on, bring it. I love it. And one day, late last year, I was like, I am ripping off the Band-Aid. Because if I say it live, it is out there. And it's not like I planned it in the calendar. It was just, I can't even remember now what I was going live about. I actually can't tell you what the live was about, but I remember standing in my office with the ring light on and the camera set up, ready to go live. And I was like, you're doing it, Deb. You're saying it out loud. Inspire and engage 1 million intuitive heroines worldwide. And I did
Mm,
it. I was shaking a little bit. And my inner critic said, you don't want to sound like a wanker, like an arrogant woman who thinks you can do that, da, da, da. And I just silenced all of that and I just kept breathing. But then
mm,
what's amazing, Sarah, is after that, the amount of women who reached back and said, I'm with you. I'm with you.
yeah.
That's when I saw why I was directed towards the BeHER collective,
Mm, mm,
because it's coming and channeling through me, but I'm not responsible for all of the million.
yeah.
We're all going to do it together. That's
Yeah.
why I was directed to shared leadership in my community. It's
Mm,
not about me.
mm, yeah. When
About
women collect, when women reclaim their sovereignty, that's when we choose to walk together through that crumbling concrete,
yeah.
knowing it's not going
Yeah,
to
and
hit us.
every woman gets to stand in their own magic.
Mm,
In what are their gifts and talents? What part do they want to play? Because for an intuitive heroine, you don't have to be doing amazing, big, loud things in the world. You may just be raising children who are aware of the environment,
mm,
who are aware of kindness, and who remember to connect to nature.
mm,
That's a revolution in the world we live in.
yeah.
Or you
Yeah.
may be doing something bigger in
Mm,
your community or bigger in your country. It doesn't matter as long as a woman knows herself to be the
yeah.
intuitive heroine
Yeah.
and has that alignment and acts accordingly. Because that's what the world needs. The world needs women who know who they are, know that they are powerful, and know that they can drive the story forward.
Yeah. Mm. You may not be able to do this, but I'm going to challenge you to say, what is the most important thing to you about this dream?
I actually think about this a lot, Sarah. It's a million women, and I want it to feel intimate.
Mm,
I don't want it to become a salesy, platformy thing. I don't know how that's going to work out. I haven't been shown that yet. I do see clusters around the world. Like I see a cluster in the United States. I see a cluster in the UK, Europe. I see a cluster in Australia. I see that there's ways that we can create um, intimacy within like geographically close places. But I don't want a woman to feel like she's lost inside the million. I want all of the women to feel like I am one of the million. I am seen, heard, and valued.
yeah, that's
How
beautiful.
that happens, I don't know. But I put in a strong request.
Yeah.
I put in a strong request that we maintain that and as much as possible
Mm,
that energy.
mm,
And the other request that I have, and I've given this request to myself because I'm in dialogue with my spirit tribe and my intuition. I'm working it, right? And I said, okay, I say yes to this. I commit to this. I'm chosen. I'm going to be the first one to speak out loud about this. Got it. Got it. I'll do this. And then I said, and my deal is this. I will only do this with a relaxed nervous system and feeling supported.
yeah.
The minute I start to feel fried, burnt out, or freaked out, I will pause and wait for support.
Mm.
because that was it. I was like, I'm going to take the big mission. I'm here for it.
Mm,
100% here for it. And I know myself to be the woman who can do this,
yeah.
but
So
not at the cost of me.
I'm in the time that we've got left, I just want to ask you a couple more questions. Um, if you can, what difference would creating this dream make in your life when there are 1 million women? What difference would that make?
I want to take you to an image that I hold. Here on the island of Tobago, my husband and I are sitting on the retreat center because we dream of buying property and we want to create a eco retreat center with our animals there, with the fruit trees there, where we employ local people, where the people in my community, global, will come for either writing retreats or magic retreats. And when people aren't here on the island, I'm sitting up on the high veranda in our residence overlooking the Caribbean Sea and writing my next book. And so knowing that I am supported by 1 million women,
Yeah.
and that we have created a web of collective magic, then that gives me the freedom to write all the books I want.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to play really big now. You probably see this one coming. What difference could this dream ultimately make in the wider world?
The difference has ripples. It's like I see it like the rings of a tree trunk. How they as the tree trunk grows, as a tree grows, that gets more and more rings.
Yeah.
And the woman is the center of that trunk, the center of the tree. And when she holds integrity and knowing who she is and honoring herself, then every ring outside that woman gets stronger and better, which means it begins as women begin in the womb with the children, in how we nurture, how we feed, how we
Yeah.
educate, how we care for all generations. And then the stronger as we go out in those rings, then women who are the chosen ones to do it will be in leadership positions, changing governments, changing laws,
Yeah.
like literally changing the world from the inside out. But it begins with the woman and what the woman creates, which is how we care for each other,
Mm,
how we create, how we nurture, how we gather together.
mm,
That's what I think we've lost in the world.
mm. Yeah.
It's gone from top down instead of from the inside out. And this just changes that around. It returns that power back to the woman, back to the woman's sovereignty, wisdom, and her womb.
Mm. And that's such a beautiful image of that tree and those rings, those concentric rings, and how this all grows from the inside out.
Yeah. And like a tree, the roots grow down and the branches go up. And it's expansive in both directions.
Yeah.
And the roots are feeding and communicating deep into the earth. And the branches are giving us shade and spotlights of color and flowers and fruit and literally branches to climb.
Mm, mm, yeah. So you've shared your dream with me, this incredible, beautiful dream. What what do you most appreciate about this dream? Having shared it with me for almost 20 minutes, what do you most appreciate about it?
To say the other women, like I'm appreciating myself, but I've never had a problem with that. Like I'm here in this life to be in this life.
Yeah.
But one of the things that's absolutely delighted me as I've begun to share this out loud is the amount of women who turn towards it and then step towards me.
Yeah.
and not only step towards me to be closer to me, but to be in the collective, to
Mm,
be one of the women.
mm,
That delights me so much because I have, like, for my whole life, I have been anti-guru. So I denied leadership for a long time because I was like, I do not want to be like them at the top, where
mm,
power contorts and control does funky things to people. I was like, I
mm.
don't want to be that. But I always had a leader within me. I just didn't know how I was going to lead or what I was going to lead. And now that I know, I'm like, giddy up, let's go. And the amount of women that naturally turn and take a step towards is, it's almost awe-inspiring because
Mm,
no hesitation.
yeah. And what difference does that make for you?
I'm not alone.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, Deborah, for bringing your dream to the DreamWorks project.
Thank you for the invitation.
Mm.